A third of the Newton-Needham Regional Chamber's budget comes from the many programs it organizes. The pandemic required the cancellation of its events, including a couple of its biggest, such as Spring Seasonings, A Taste of Our Towns, and the Spring Street Fair. The Chamber is also working with members who cannot afford to pay dues right now. The lack of revenue for the nonprofit meant a potential $75,000 budget shortfall this year, which would affect its advocacy efforts. The Newton-Needham Regional Chamber has worked diligently to help businesses navigate this difficult time. They pivoted to organizing webinars at little or no cost to assist the business community. Greg Riedman, the president of the Chamber, has also sifted through complicated information to send out clear and concise explanation emails, which made understanding options much easier for owners. On Thursday, May 21st, the Chamber asked recipients of these emails to help close the budget gap. In just a couple of days, the business community stepped up to show its appreciation for the work of the Newton-Needham Regional Chamber.
We had large stakeholders stepping right up, of Needham Bank and Direct Federal Credit Union, already two major stakeholders in Needham who support us annually beyond, on a regular basis. They are our huge supporters. They stepped up with additional funds. Shark Ninja, in the office park, in Needham Crossing, stepped up out of the blue with a credit card of a donation to help us because they were finding those emails so valuable. We had Intrum, a big real estate developer, also out of the Needham office park, step up. Northland, who is our landlord, who is behind the big Marshall's renovation, which will impact our office space, stepped up in a huge way to help us mitigate our shortfall. But that being said, we were almost crying in our remote locations when we saw that our small retailers who are closed were giving sometimes almost the full amount that they pay in their dues. They were doubling that and giving us contributions towards our donations. I mean, some of these people's doors aren't even open for curbside pickup, and they were providing the chamber with donations. So really, from the $25 to the $10,000, it didn't matter. It was just an overwhelming show of support that we really seem to be helping our members when they need it most. So just a huge thank you to everybody. So that's one way. You could just straight out donate to the chamber. And then there were two other ways we were asking for your help. One was become a member. We are absolutely going to lose some members. Some of them will never open their doors again. Some may not gain their ability to pay dues for quite some time. We're sticking with people as long as they need us to, if they're finding the chamber membership to be valuable. But just in the last 3 weeks, we've gotten 35 new chamber members from Easton, Dedham, Boston. They live in the area. They might work somewhere else, but they are just rallying around our business community to try to get everybody out the other side as whole as they can. So that's just phenomenal, just to have this new influx of members that are just so passionate and engaged with what we're doing right now. And then the third thing, which we were going to launch this year anyway, we were just trying to figure out the messaging, is if you kind of like what we're doing, but you don't have an organization or a business to kind of join the chamber, you can join as a citizen, and it lets us know that you like the direction that we're moving in and what we're doing to support economic development of your town. You can come to some events that are members only, and if we do charge a price, you get in at the member price, and you get to have that sense of community that you are truly a member, even if you don't have a business or an organization. We think we can get to our goal of 75,000, hopefully, I'd say no later than next week, we might be able to hit that market. So I just want to, again, hit that number. Really, thanks to everybody for their support.